complaint. Level 22. That's level 30. Alright, there's no missions close by to it. Oh boy, look at that. We got level 20.
We are live, back live, Madden 26, late night grind and live stream. Positions we have left to make is cornerback and linebacker. I don't know which one I want to make first, and then whichever one I don't make, I'll make after that. So if I pick quarterback, I'll make linebacker afterwards. If I pick linebacker, I'll make cornerback afterwards. I'll make cornerback.
Welcome to Superstar, a place where you will travel your own road to NFL stardom. Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory, and even a spot in Pro Football Hall of Fame. But legendary careers must start somewhere. This is your blank canvas, the humble beginning of an unforgettable journey. Before you take your first snaps, let's see what type of player you're going to be.
Now I'm trying to see how would I, the height and everything, cornerback. Figure out the head, which head I want to use. Figure out the hair. I do a Jalen Ramsey, I mean. Hmm. This is our cornerback.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Hewitt. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process. as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there's one defensive back in particular we're all very excited to see test.
He, of course, the former Colorado Buffalo. And now we get to see this rangy ball hawk at corner in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready. Down into his stance. And here we go.
Pretty solid time for him, Kate. Didn't get the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here, but he showed he has NFL speed.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Oh,
we'll see
okay.
how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
You know, I can't really call that a poor showing, but I can't really call it a good one for him either. It's more in the solid to adequate range.
Oh. I just do the air loss. I don't even do the L1R1. No one. Oh, that the L1R1 is for stamina recovery. Okay.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
He certainly looked pretty quick out there. That was some nice agility to get through one of the tougher drills here.
Well, we've seen how he holds up athletically. Now let's see how he holds up playing some defense at game speed.
There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Come on.
There were some highlights from that performance, no question, but I'm not sure he answered all the questions or checked all the boxes that some of these scouts had with that kind of showing.
Please start over.
Now with the athletic testing done, we're going to get to see him take some live reps.
God damn. Gotta move quick. Damn. I was nowhere near that shit. Damn.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
That wraps up.
I didn't do too bad. They project me to be an early second rounder.
When that
So
cell phone rings, time
we about to
stops.
find out.
It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward. And the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Oh, the Saints. Not bad. My cornerbacks with the Saints. Then I'll be creating my linebacker. Then that'd be all the positions. Linebacker is the only position I need to create. Damn, how did I miss that? Shout out to everybody watching, everybody in the chat. Hit that like button, share out the stream. We're on the road to 4K, Madden 26, late night grind live stream. Yeah, okay, with the Saints though.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's short of first after a mile gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
But keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Herbert from the gun. That one's napped by Allen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's why I hate doing blitz.
That's one, gain 7. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's got it again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion.
Defense is a lot harder to play to me than
for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now for Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hampton now up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. Never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter.
what? I didn't get that.
Goes down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. So they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Herbert to throw once more. Johnson finds the football complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on
Let's see
top
here.
of the field.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Hampton. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Herbert throwing on 4th down. He finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The
Damn it.
Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed.
Oh, that was a bad.
This offense could.
Hello, hey, Sonny. My cornerback got drafted by your team, Saints.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a
Texting you. I'm fine.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout.
Well, this is a long weekend.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first is Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Herbert once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Jesus Christ.
The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. McConkey with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Yeah, I'm out of the game for the rest of this game.
So in not too long, Brock, we'd be headed for overtime. But as we all know here in the preseason, we're going to leave with a tie. A couple of teams and expanded rosters giving it their all in an entertaining contest ahead of our regular season.
Hold on real quick. I want to get this one too. There's a couple of joints I'm interested in getting. They got the Bossa joint. Right. Advance to the next week.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
Appreciate the lurk, Noah. Happy Saturday, everybody. How you doing, Noah? Damn, yo. So I'll take that. Shout out to the 6 in the building. Don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to streaming on the road to 4 freaking K. As you stated, they played the second and third quarter. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Caesars Superdome, just west of the French Quarter in New Orleans. It's the second quarter of play, and it's the Jags in possession of the ball. Here's Lawrence. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir. You know it, man. I'm starting to love this Madden game. The more and more I play, this is my cornerback I'm grinding. I'm going to make my linebacker soon, too. The defense, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder.
In motion right here, Washington. Lawrence will throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And able to get this one.
Yeah, I'm on the Saints. My cornerback is on the Saints.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your team is the Saints. John Tease's team is the Saints as well.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Straight ahead, Etienne. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for the second quarter. I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Good stop.
The defense will stop him short. Now they get 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The New Orleans defense back out onto the field. They trail 7-0 as this next drive begins with a 1st down.
Legend Paxton. Oh, I don't really play Ultimate Team on here like that.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Lawrence.
Oh, he ain't get the pick. Come on.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play.
Appreciate the share, buddy.
So if you're
I can't wait till Black Friday. I'm gonna.
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well
The Outfield 6 is here, Coffee.
out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Yeah, I don't have it yet, man. Hopefully I can get it soon, man. Hopefully I can get it soon, man.
The Saints about ready to go now on defense. And we'll see what adjustments.
Just don't have the funds to get it right now.
Start the third quarter of play. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's DeMario.
Now, unless somebody bless my cash app and cash up me new money for the Battlefield 6, then I have to just wait.
Anything in the run game, case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's not going to sniff the
Good
first
stop.
down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Yeah, defense is hard, man.
The New Orleans defense back out onto the field. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the third quarter of a tie football game. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first down yards before he's
Damn it.
at the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better written than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
Oh, man.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it.
So he was smart. He should have threw it to Wisconsin.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
God damn
And
it.
this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
They go play action with Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. Okay,
Oh,
so the personal
come
foul
on.
penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credited with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Just hit 2 o'clock. 2:06 in the morning.
The way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to Washington. And this is going to be another first down.
Holy
As the tackle's
crap.
made at the Saints 18. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not
they about
be able
to
to get off another
sub me
play
out the
as
game.
time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is a damn low scoring game.
Preseason football on EA Sports. Back now. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play.
Damn it. my cleats.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn.
Hey, Sister Ariel. Oh, wow. back. Damn, missed a target. Shout out to the full, man. Like it up. Share out the stream. We're on the road to 4K. We're willing to join the show. We're at home. Oh, so I'm playing the first half. Okay.
Superdome just west of the French Quarter in New Orleans. It's Bronco football as we rejoin the action in quarter number 1. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7.
That was a good stop.
Second and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Multiple plays combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Flushed out right. And past the 40. Veers out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now it's Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 19. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Nix to the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to the air with Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, what's the head coach thinking?
A nightmare on 3rd.
Good stop.
And multiple players broke through the line together.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The Saints about ready to go now on defense. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Going for a right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plan is for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
To throw is Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
God damn it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dowdens. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nix from the shotgun. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The New Orleans defense back out onto the field. They trail here in the second quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Wide open receiver, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And this one complete again to Mills.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. First down, Denver. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he's going to have to hook up with Sutton. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. First down.
Well, so far, a little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Appreciate the 6 in the building. Rock with your boy early in the morning.
Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Nix.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You must be very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he'll take this into the end zone. We do have
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined. The Saints about ready to go now on defense. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Taken down by Pete Warner. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version.
Oh, my Lord.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Because this is the first game of the regular season.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The football belongs to the Cardinals as we get set to rejoin the action in quarter number 3. This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. Throwing quickly to Wilson. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Murray now to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Now Murray off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
Good stop.
It's 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
They start with a give to counter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back down here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 109 yards rushing for him now. His team has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one of the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Over the middle to his tight end, Ryman. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watching him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And partner, They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Murray now. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
At the 14-yard line.
There's Murray. Wilson's got it complete. And the Cardinals are going to take first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the throw and the catch were just fine. Again, zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
They'll try the left side with Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zay Jones, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss.
How do you get back to... God damn, I ain't played this shit in a minute. Yo, how do y'all get back to? Hold on real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I got it now. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. You gotta go click the left. All right, coach. Coach need to talk
He
to me,
knows that his
chat.
recent play has fallen below the standard he set for himself, and he's about to get another reminder that things have to improve soon.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Hey, damn it. Also, now I figured out how to get back to the league. What you got to do when you get to your player, you click the left directional button and click on the league.
You see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last-place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up. Pretty remarkable, but to your point, like, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements. The way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tight. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, you got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know Kyle Shanahan does with the Niners. The Rams and Sean McVay always at the top end of the game. And then the unpredictability of Kyler Murray, plus the physicality that Seattle has played with. Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as the season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit. I think you look at Ashton Jenkins. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, the Heisman winner, Colorado, great play, both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
That's the million-dollar question. And I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. And I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful players? I believe it's harder to find impactful defensive backs. I think it's a harder position. I think the league favors the offense with the rules and the play style. So if I'm Jacksonville, I'm making Travis Hunter a defensive back on day one, and then I'm going to package my offensive plays.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, Doesn't have quite enough speed to get away, and probably should have just thrown it.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal. Williams, and this one blown up. Good serve to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not a lot of room to
Oh,
work there.
damn.
Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. David Long, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense,
from the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here we go. Let's go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down.
First down.
Hill drops to throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Let's go. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary has been really a no-fly zone.
Hands like a damn snake.
Continues here and brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they...
getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where...
So, here are the Rams. Down by 2 touchdowns. Under a minute 20 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now, on 2nd and long. Here's Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. A 7-yard gain on the play. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
Oh, we got San Francisco.
Back now in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It's the Rams controlling the football as we resume our coverage in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass complete there to McCool. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and first.
That's good. The Rams, first down. First and 10.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Here's second and 10.
They'll give to Williams, running right. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone there at 21.
79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
That's not even tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They run it again with Williams. And nowhere for him to go again. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Williams in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Damn, we got blown out.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball.
All right, I'm going to stop right here, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching. Make sure you hit that like button, share out this live stream. We're on the road to 4K. I'll be staying there, everybody. Much love and blessings. Catch y'all in the next live stream video short. Peace.